What's good, money getters? It's Saturday, September 20th, 2025, and I am back with another live that I promise you do not want to miss out on. What's good? Y'all, the relentless roach, aka Peach McIntyre, has returned to TikTok. Girl, I know you are lying, okay? Y'all, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Thanks for coming in and hitting that like button. Thanks for coming on in. Let's get into it, y'all. I know you lying. I thought she had gave up. She said she wasn't going back to TikTok. She swore she would never return to TikTok. That's it. Y'all got it. Y'all can have it. I'm not going back to TikTok. Baby, baby. I guess TikTok offered a little something, something after all, right? Shoot. Honey, them classes aren't selling like they used to. Okay? I know. I know you just gotta be lying. And she already has about 1,200 people on her page. She already posted like 7, 8 TikToks or whatever you call them. Mm-hmm. We're gonna get into it. First of all, let me go ahead and say my little let me say my little disclaimer. I don't know if it works or not, but I'm gonna say it because I don't need nobody coming for my throat. You know what I mean? So let's just go ahead and say that real quick, like, so we can talk and we can discuss like we always do. This ain't none of our business, but we gonna get into somebody else's business because it's Saturday. And why not? Why not? Where I put that doggone disclaimer out now? Okay, here it is. All right. Let me see. Fair use disclaimer. This video may contain copyrighted material, the use of which has not always been specifically authorized by the copyright owner. The content is made available for educational, commentary, criticism, news reporting, or entertainment purposes only. We believe this constitutes a fair use of any such copyrighted material as provided for under Section 107 of the U.S. Copyright Act. If you are the copyright owner and have concerns, please contact me directly. So, fair use allows us to uh, use this copyrighted or which this material which may or may not be copyrighted. Okay, and we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna let a few more of you tune in. You guys know tonight is my pajama party, so I'm actually supposed to be resting up, getting ready for my pajama party at 6. I've already been out running errands and getting the things that I need for tonight. I hope you all will come back and join us at 6 p.m. Pacific time. We're going to turn up. We're going to have fun for the last weekend of the summer, okay? I'll be posting the link to that right after I get off this live. I won't be on here too long, but I will be on here because I know you guys want to talk about this. Like, come on now. She said she was Peach McIntyre. Peach McIntyre is back on TikTok. Okay, her name is Relentless Peach over there on TikTok. If you don't believe me, okay. She calls herself a relentless roach. I didn't call her that. I know you probably saw the thumbnail and said, "Dang, that's kind of cruel to call somebody a relentless roach." I did not call Peach a relentless roach. Let's start there. Thank you guys for hitting the like button when you come in and also say hi so I know who is rocking with me today. I appreciate you all. I know Saturday you guys are busy, spending time with your family or at home, doing chores on your days off. I appreciate you for tuning in, by the way. Because your girl never lets up over here. I'm always doing something, okay, every day of the week. But I need to relax. So tonight I'll be having a good time and chilling with you all, the money getters. Thanks for all of you who have subscribed to my page this week. That's so dope. I appreciate you all um, for hitting that subscribe button as well. So let me get into it. I'm going to start playing you the videos that she has already uploaded onto her TikTok. And now, I don't know how long she's going to keep this TikTok up, but she says Peach McIntyre is a relentless roach and she's still phenomenal. If she reaches 100,000 TikTok followers by Sunday, September 21st, 2025, she'll teach a free content creator class. Now, the odds are she will not reach 100,000 followers, but if she does, good for her. If she happens to stay up, if this page lasts until Sunday, September 21st, I'll be surprised because her haters are already reporting her. Not me. I don't care like that if she has a TikTok or not. And, I don't hate Peach like that to want to see her fail. I don't hate her at all, as a matter of fact. But yes, she's committing ban evasion or invasion, okay? It's a violation for her to ask for people to get her to 100,000 subscribers. That's a violation of TikTok's guidelines, I do believe, right? And once she was banned, she's also not supposed to be making another page. So yeah, there's that, Peach. Yeah, so she's just trying to also bring engagement to her pages by posting her mother's clips as well. Yeah. No, she's not doing that. That was a fake page, sorry. Mm-hmm. Right, so let's go over here to her page. I don't know if it's a fake page or not, but we're going to go over there and see. Okay. Okay, let's play it.
They let me get back on TikTok from my phone. They finally unbanned my server as far as getting my page back.
Let me start it over from the beginning. Hey, Candy K.
Is a relentless roach. And she's still phenomenal. So TikTok has finally let me get back on TikTok from my phone. They finally unbanned my server as far as getting my page back. Still in the works. We shall see. In the meantime, I have decided if I get to 100,000 TikTok followers by Sunday, this Sunday, September 21st, 2025, I will do a free content creator class. I'll cover YouTube, I'll cover TikTok, I'll cover editing. I won't cover those other platforms though. It'll be absolutely free. If I get to 100K, McKay, you think I could do it? McKay said he think I could do it. We shall see. In the meantime, for those of you still in my videos, I'm coming over there. Yep. McIntyre.
Hey, Candy K, thanks for tuning in. Candy K says, so she wasn't banned then, was she, if she has a new page? You know what, Candy K? She actually made a second page, or well, a third page when she first got the ban. And she quickly amassed 10,000 followers. However, that page was gone the next day. Okay. And then I believe she made a fourth page and then finally relented and said, you know what? TikTok doesn't want me over there. I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to just stay over here on YouTube and do what I do. However, after losing TikTok, Peach went from selling, she says, around 800 to 1,000 tickets to her classes that she teaches to selling only 43. So Losing her TikTok really hurt her. Um, and not only that, Peach loved it over there on TikTok. Her words, that's straight from her mouth. She loved it over TikTok. She said she got paid the most from YouTube, but she actually made more money with her classes and selling her digital products over on TikTok. Plus, I think that she preferred TikTok more because the audience over on TikTok was more forgiving and more supportive of her. And on YouTube, she receives a lot more criticism. Hey, sis, you know what? I was on another message board and I see Peach is back on TikTok. I wasn't even intending on going live. I'm over here trying to get ready for tonight. I said I'm going to take a nap because after running around this morning when I was on your live earlier today, I was actually getting my car washed. I stopped by Raw, stopped by Walmart. I headed to the grocery store so I could get my snacks. And then I finally made it home. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just lay down for a bit and take a nap so I can get up, around 3 or 4 and get ready for the pajama party tonight. Once again, guys, you do not want to miss. This is part 2 of the pajama party. It's the end of the summer. This is the last weekend of the summer. So tonight is just an opportunity for content creators and YouTubers and those of you who support us to get together and wind down and let our hair down a little bit, right? We're not going to do too much. We're not going to be too raunchy, I don't think, but we're going to have a little fun. Um, Candy K says salacious content gets views. The messier it is, the more views it will get. Um, Perhaps, Candy, I mean, there's an audience for everything, right? And after a while, though, the thing about a Peach McIntyre is now it seems the reactors and those who respond to her get more views than she does because she's such a negative, I think, force on TikTok and social media that she has a lot of detractors. And people, from what I'm finding, actually find it. I mean, they actually really get in an uproar over her. I'm not gonna lie. She's really irritated me, but I've come to just understand it's all entertainment, and I think it's just a game for her. But yeah, I really do. But I can't believe she swore up and down that she would not return to TikTok, and yet here she is back on TikTok. That thumbnail. That's she says she's a relentless roach. So I wouldn't have put the thumbnail if she hadn't said that. She said, "I am a relentless roach." So I said, "There it is." I got to give her due, her just due. She wants to be known as a relentless roach, I guess. Oh, but she says she's still phenomenal. So she posted about looking at a demo house. The people are saying allegedly they smell an eviction coming. I hope not for her and those kids. I hope not. And I don't know how she'll explain that. I bet she better take that barbershop stuff back. I don't know if she can get a refund on that. I'm willing to bet she can't get a refund on that stuff. She better put it in the they don't have Craigslist anymore on Facebook. What they call it? Facebook. I don't know. I never even use it. What do you call it when you sell stuff on Facebook? She better sell that barbershop stuff and pay that rent up because I know that stuff kind of set her back a few thousand. And take those kids up out of those tutoring stuff. Speaking of which, okay, when did she make this one?
Guess who they let have a new motherfucking page? The Relentless Roach. Guess who they let
See, she called herself a relentless roach. See, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I just made a thumbnail that should make her happy. Facebook Marketplace. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Jenny. What's good, Jenny? How you doing on this beautiful Saturday? The last Saturday of the summer. I'm feeling good, guys. I'll tell you that right now. I hope you are too. I hope you are as well. But yes, the relentless roach. Now, who calls himself a roach? And a roach is not relentless, Peach. Okay, it's just a lot of them. A roach, let me look it up. How long, listen, what's the average lifespan of a roach? The average lifespan of a cockroach can range from a few months to over a year. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that a roach live about three. No wonder people can't get rid of them because they live a long time. Well, I guess she is like that. You know, what they say, we don't die, we multiply. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Candy K all day. Candy K, what you got going on over there? Yo, you ready for tonight, sis? All right, I'm going to play another video of hers, y'all. Like I said, I'm not going to be on here too long. I'll stay on here as long as you guys are tuned in and engaging. I feel like she gets checks, but Candy K, but I feel like Peach has gotten to the point where and she has 9 children and that husband to take care of. And then she doesn't really live on a budget. She kind of lives YouTube check to YouTube check, and she has said that herself. So anything I'm saying today is mostly what Peach has said and my opinions, okay? So I'll let you guys know when it's my opinion. But she has said that she does live check to check. But she has also stated that she makes, on average, 20K a year. That's about $250,000. I would figure that even with her large family, since her husband does a lot of things for her at home, I would feel like that should be more than enough for her to you know maintain. However, Peach has the kids, has one kid in daycare to the tune of like 2K a month. Then she has 3 children in tutoring to the tune of another 5K a month. And then she's now, uh, the internet streets suspect, she now has her child who is a senior in high school. She now has him being taught at home to the tune of another 5,000. So that's about 12K right there. And if you're only bringing in 20K on a good month, right? So you only have 8,000 left. I'm sure. Heck, I spend well over $1,000 a month on groceries. Probably like 15, you know, and 1,500 at least sometimes on groceries. And if we're eating out, add that in there too. If they want snacks and different things like that, they run through all of that stuff. And I only have 3 teenagers, so I can imagine what it's like in her household with all those boys, right? And a husband, men's they eat like bodybuilders. Hey, you guys, I got 20 people in here and only have 9 likes. Can we match the likes up with the views, please? Thank you. But yes, I think she does make an okay income. But I think if she budgeted a little bit wiser, and guys, I talked about all of this. I gave her all of these tips during my live that I did last night because Peach, we have to commend her. Let's give her a little hand clap. She has said that she is aware of her shortcomings as a mother, and she is looking for a mentor to meet her and show her all of the things that she is deficient in, as far as getting her kids together, on getting them a schedule and getting them set up with chores and things like that. So myself and the money getters, we gave her some tips last night to help her get on, get herself in order. I think she needs a good financial planner as well. She needs to uh, she needs to hook up with Dr. Ninja Turtle. So if by some chance, Peach, you are watching this, dot, Dr. Ninja Turtle can help you. His page is called On Fire with Dr. Ninja Turtle, and he talks about budgeting and saving money and different things like that, then he also can direct you to moms like you who can help you plan. And I feel like, Kendi, I feel like that with the amount of money that she's made, if she had the proper guidance and direction, she could have multiplied that money. She spends a lot of money doing things that just don't make sense. Um, and when someone does things like that, for me, it spells that they have, like, they're going through a little depression, because adults at her age, I know myself, I spend a lot of money, and I probably was stressed and going through and just pour my feelings into shopping. But now that I'm older and now that I spent a lot of money on dumb stuff, I'm saving a lot more, and my money goes so much further because I buy what's necessary. I still have fun and I still shop, but I can say no to myself, and I can say no to a lot of things these days, because I know that, at some point you're just hoarding a bunch of stuff, right? And I mean, I don't know. You stress shop too, Jeannie? Um, it used to be a time I just like having a lot of clothes and a lot of shoes, but when I find myself like not wearing the stuff anymore, I was just like, okay, because if I buy something this year, unless it's something that I lounge around in, because when I'm at home, I just throw on like a t-shirt dress, or like a slingshot dress or whatever, and even pajamas, like I'm wearing the same gowns, and then I have cute pajamas that I fold up and put in a drawer, and I never see them again because they're not my faves, right? So when that happens, when I'm seeing myself trying to find somewhere to put stuff, and then I just see things amassing in bags, I'm finding bags filled with items that I never used and forgot I bought. I'm like, okay, we gotta we gotta change this. But let's see what else she was talking about today over on TikTok. Peach has already today, because Peach, she's gonna put like 11 million shorts up in a day, and today she has already put 6 shorts up. And and since I've been talking to you guys, and I've only been on here about 20 minutes, she has already got 60 more subscribers. So I wonder how many people she will get today. I want to see. But I don't know, because people are reporting her already. And you know what, guys? Peach, I hope, I hope she doesn't amass all those followers again and start showing us her tail again. But I think she's learned her lesson. I think she understands, baby, because she's was on her page talking about she needs an etiquette coach, and all and all of that, honey. My, how we get humble. I thought she said she would never be humble, baby. You humble now. You don't think the channel will stay up, yo yo? I think, you know what? I think if she apologized and fell on her sword and went to TikTok and wrote to them and got with them and said, hey, I don't know what happened, or maybe they have already told her exactly why, because I'm sure there's something that could be done if your page was banned for something like what she says was choice. But I don't think that's why. I think it's probably because of her ugly nature, right? And when I say ugly nature, I mean her saying the type of things that she has said to her followers, saying, I don't give a F that you lost your child. Just really mean spirited things. And I think that TikTok.
For those of you who don't already know, I have my children.
Hold on. I think that TikTok has said, you know what? We don't want that kind of stuff over on our page. Hey, Kayan. Happy Saturday. How are you doing? Yeah, she down bad. She is down bad, Kayan. All the way down to the ground. Those classes aren't selling. Um, don't nobody want to wake up with Peach over here on YouTube, baby. No, she needs to do a video apologizing to that mother. Oh, absolutely. and then maybe they will stop reporting her. Yes, a lot of mothers were triggered. Like, could you imagine Romika's mother hearing something like that? But look at Romika, rest in peace. Look at how many people came out for Romika. So many people came out for her. I saw singer Monica talking about it on her page. So many people that touched their heart. I know it nearly brought me to tears. I did a post about her this morning, and we all were touched by the story of Romika Meeks. We don't know her personally, but hearing what happened to her and the way it happened to her, hearing about her son who she was dropping off at school, and then her last words to her son, that just, that said everybody. That sent us all someplace that if we're a mother, we had to think about, right? Or a mother losing a child, or a child having his mother stolen from him. Everybody cared about that. And everybody wants justice for her. Um, the woman getting off the bus that made sure the police arrested her, they cared about her. All those people on the scene cared about what happened to her. So people do care. So for Peach to send that messaging out that people don't care is just a very irresponsible use of her platform. I just finished working and catching up with y'all. Why did TikTok lift the ban? She said that there was a ban on her server, I guess, meaning um, from her phones, like I guess for her IP address and whoever served her IP address. But she's saying now that they lifted the IP address, which is probably not true. Peach probably has yet another phone. Peach has probably ran down to, she probably went to another agency, or excuse me, another service provider, and got yet another phone. Allegedly. That's my opinion. Um, who knows? But let me get to this other video.
McIntyre is a relentless roach. And she's still phenomenal. So TikTok has made love to a real hero. Peach Match, I just hit 1,000 TikTok followers. Thank you guys so much. I got 99,000. 99,000. More TikTok followers to go before y'all get a free class, so I can show you how to make a big bed, a big bank on TikTok. I'm gonna do my thing. Made love to a real.
Okay, Peach. One thing I can say is you don't quit. You really don't quit. Like, if I was you, I would have did the same thing. I would have tried to get back on there as well, because your family literally depends on you. That's what Yo-Yo says that they're gonna take it to, Jeannie. I believe they will too. I don't know though. I'm not over there reporting her page though. I'm not hitting report. And say that they do let her keep this page, right? But I've seen other TikTokers who have been banned from TikTok try to do this, and they get banned right away too. And they even try to get on others' platforms, right? So if Peach came on and said, you know what, let me use your TikTok, let me come on there and promote my classes there, then she'll get that other person banned. When TikTok says they don't want you over there on their platform, that's what they mean. She is disliked by too many people who are reporting her. Exactly. I think for every person that supports her, she has probably 3 or 4 people who can't stand the thought of her, and that's her own doing. People are not just picking on Peach. Peach has, Peach would like to say, "Oh, people are picking on me," or "People bother me first, and then I pick up a brick and throw it back." No, that's not what happens. You come on here and you say nasty things about your family. You started off by saying nasty things about your mother, then your husband, and then you come on here and you rage bait and clickbait your platform, and then that's how you get a lot of negative attention. Content creators who are not negative, they do not receive that type of attention. Now, until I start coming on here pissing people off with my commentary, I never had negative comments. maybe one time somebody said something like, "Oh, you need to stop eating," because I was eating something or whatever, and they were right. But I just laughed at them. I didn't take any. I didn't get butt hurt over it. It was whatever. But really, just to come on my over here on my page, and I'm on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I never really had that. The only thing I really have, and even now, people will they will dispute my opinion and they would want to go back and forth about that. But I said something about Cardi B the other day, and people were mad about that. A couple of people came over to my live and started let me have it. And I engage a little bit back and forth, to just have a little fun because it's fun to me. It doesn't make me mad. Nobody who doesn't know me can make me mad. If you don't know me personally, you don't really even know what to use to make me mad. You don't even know my soft points or my weak points. And it's not me being fat and me having a forehead. I'm working on my weight. And I know my forehead is big as hell. Shoot. I don't know how I didn't know that for years, though. I just found out a few years ago I have a big forehead. I think I pushed my hairline back a little bit with wigs. I don't know, but focus, Charity. Focus. When I get like that, when I go off in tangents, money getters, you could tell me, okay, Charity, go ahead and focus. Hold on, guys, one second. All right, sorry about that. She has a real nasty spirit and disposition. Yes, I think that she's been hurt a lot, and I'm not. I don't know who has hurt her like that. I think that being with a man who constantly cheats on her, no matter how much love she's shown him, no matter how many children she has by him, and I think really when she start making all that money, and ladies, listen up. If he don't want you, I don't care what you do. That man is not gonna want you. I don't care what you give him. I don't care. You can fight the world for him. If he don't want you, he don't want you. And if he don't want to act right, he is not gonna act right. You cannot pay a man to do right. Hell, you can't pay me. You can't. I don't care what you tell me I could have. If I don't want you, I don't want you. And if I don't want to be bothered with you, I don't care what you have. You can tell me I can live forever and have all the money in the world. You have you have access to that. Like, I'm still not gonna want you, because that's just who I am. I'm not that type of woman. I know some women, they will get with a guy because he can take them to nice restaurants or buy them nice things, but no. So I think that's some of it. She blames her mother for a lot of it, and she also has, you know, said that Wood has played a part in a lot of it. But in the past, I think that she had that waste language business or whatever, and she said she got depressed over Wood's cheating and just said forget it, and didn't, let her business, gave it up basically and lost everything. And she had Better Business Bureau complaints against her and all of that. But she didn't care. She said she made her first million with that business. I don't know how true that is. But yeah, she said that because of Wood's mistreatment of her at the time, she just said forget it and gave up the business. Then, since she's been on TikTok, one time she just got so upset with Wood, she shaved her head because he asked Barbie, what was up with him and Barbie, basically tried to get with Barbie, her hair braider. And so she cut all her hair off because Wood was doing that, right? So I think a lot of her problems has been trying to get Wood to love her, trying to get Wood to see her. Even when she got with Wood, Wood was with another woman. He had another child that he had just had, so she had to compete with the first baby mom. So wood has never been hers. Wood has never been available. And only just now, after all those children, and her being able to buy him a truck, her being able to give him thousands of dollars at one time, and he doesn't have to work. Well, he is working with those kids because I don't care what nobody say if they're your kids or not. Staying home with little babies like that, that is work. And I wouldn't be doing it. Like, put them all in daycare. Seriously. Honey, I only want to see them when it's time for them to go to bed. Jokes, 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 jokes. But let's play another video, guys.
A peach patch told me to buy this. It's about an aloe vera drink with the real aloe in it and put it in Gorgeous's hair. Don't spray her hair with real water, spray it with this. So I'm gonna try it. This is Publix. It's $4.45. Comment down below if instead of using regular water, do you guys use the aloe vera drink? Y'all know I do not know how to do hair. However, my daughter has said that she wants to wear her real hair for the rest of the school year. She has been attempting to do her own hair. I am teaching her a little bit that I know. Two ponytails is her signature. That I'm not gonna get my hair done for the rest of the year either. I'm trying to be like gorgeous. She inspires me. So I'm wearing two little puffs as well. So we're gonna try this out. But comment down below if y'all do this or any other hair care suggestions you all have. Yes.
Well, I hope her hair is at least combed, because one day you sent her to school with a little, I don't know. I'm natural. I'm natural under these braids, okay? And I still know how to get a bottle of water and spray it all over and get some nuts and berries and juice my hair up. So, um, but if you don't have a particular texture, that natural stuff is not gonna bode well for you. I mean, it takes a lot to take care of natural hair without a relaxer. So I just throw my hair back up in braids. You guys know I tried it and tried to have that stuff, uh, have that wet look. It looked a mess after a couple of times. You have to constantly wash your hair. I don't see this working out good for you, Peach. I'm just gonna keep it real. And you guys have to get up in the morning, early in the morning. That is your only daughter, but if you're listening, Peach, because you just never know what comes across somebody's desk or eyeballs. You just never know. Um, I kind of feel like she do listen to me, because I've said a few things and it just seemed like she responded to it. What y'all think? Y'all think she be listening to me with my little 3,000 followers? I don't know. But if I was her, I would do like a wash, and I would wash her hair and condition it on the weekends and braid it up and oil it up really good and let her wear that for a few days. And then after her braids set in and her twist set in, then allow her to get some oil on her hands and take it down. Design Essentials is actually the products that you want to get, or Masani, something like along those lines, the good stuff. Not the stuff that they have at the regular Walmarts and Targets and all of that. You need to go to a beauty salon and get the good stuff that will keep your hair moisturized and thriving. Okay? Hey, Nisha, how are you doing today? I hope you are having an excellent Saturday, as am I. And thank you guys for hitting the like button as well. We got 19 likes in here, 25 of you over here chilling with your girl. Let's listen to another video real quick.
I'm looking at a model home, and I've never seen a bed like this. They just did like a dollhouse, I'll say, built out.
I hope those kids don't touch nothing in that model home. Why she got those kids over there in that model home? Yes, thank you all for watching. Thank you, Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo's Yo-Yo's playing my moderator today. I thank you, Yo-Yo, for moderating the chat for me.
So adorable. I'm looking at a model home, and I've never seen a bed like this. They just did like a dollhouse.
Hi, Cancer66. How are you doing today? Thanks for tuning in. But yes, that's what she has so far over here on the Tik Tok. So yeah, Peach, much. I don't know what to tell you. Uh, she, people are over here watching, so she has a few views over here. I don't know. What do you guys think? Put a one in the chat if you think that she will get to keep this page, and put a two in the chat if you think she's going to wake up in the morning and this page will be adios, bye bye in the morning when she wakes up. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Um, I think it will be gone. Unfortunately for her, I hope that she can at least. If I was Peach, this is what I would do. I think that she's wasting her time trying to stay on TikTok. When she goes back over there, she needs to go back over there, like you said, yo, with an apology, first of all. But she also needs to try to get her TikTok followers back over on, excuse me. Ooh. Try to get everybody to come back to you, come follow her on YouTube, because I'm sure her TikTok people miss her, or maybe not. Maybe they just say, you know what, bye, Peach. Maybe a lot of them were like us that just watched to tune into her shenanigans and shake their head and go, "Tsk, tsk, tsk." you know, you know how them people do when they see us out in public or something, and they are adverse to something we do, and then they'll shake their heads at us like they're just so disgusted with us. I think that's what a lot of us were doing with Peach. We would see her on TikTok and we would watch, but we wouldn't like anything and we wouldn't comment on anything. We would just be like, here she goes again with her BS. And, you know, you think it's going to be gone? Right, like Casper the Friendly Ghost. Um, but I think she'll be back. But I would try to see if I was her, I wouldn't even try to stay. I wouldn't ask. I mean, I would just be mad if you do get 100K by tomorrow, right? I would be pissed off if I got 100K people to follow me in 24 hours, which could happen. And then I lost all of those followers. Like, what's the point? Get those people over here. Get those people over here and be done with TikTok. It's not going to work. I don't care how many roaches or how long roaches live. It's not going to work. And so I think that she needs to concede that she has lost this battle, you know, and try to do better next time. Try to do better moving forward. Because, that type of platform, you don't play around with it like that. You follow the rules and you do what these people tell you you can do, and you don't do what they tell you that you can't do. And if any of you are content creators, or if you're a content creator watching this on the replay, these people mean business about their platforms. They're selling ad space, and they don't need somebody like a Peach coming onto their platform messing up their money, because that's what it's all about. And then they need to keep people scrolling up and down these timelines, and they don't want to piss off people. That, again, that messes with their money. Peach is just one person in a sea of billions of social media users. She is not the first content creator with her type of platform, and she won't be the last. Before this year is up, if Peach doesn't get her act together, there will be another Peach McIntyre. And she will be but a distant memory. And she'll get to see what it's like not to have that easy money. And that's kind of like what it is, right? Easy come, easy go. Um, when you get something as easily, or when you get money as easily as Peach has been able to make the money with social media, it doesn't mean anything to her. If she actually had to put in real work and real effort, she wouldn't be so cavalier about her content creation. Content creation is a business. You schedule, your content, you sit and you strategize your content. Peach really doesn't do any of that. She just thinks, okay, how can I piss people off today? Right? And so when you build your foundation off of mess and negativity, that's just what's going to come back to you. Now let's see what people are commenting over here on TikTok. Um, let's see if her people are receptive to her. Someone says, I'm so proud of you no matter what. You keep going, Peach is phenomenal. Okay. Well, she has people who are sending prayer hands and things like that. Okay. Somebody said exactly what you said, Yo Yo. Somebody says, as long as you behave, you won't get reported. Okay. Somebody said, I don't use TikTok. How do you block someone? I guess they want to block Peach. Okay. Oh, people are saying, Peach, TikTok is born without you. Um, they said, we miss you. Get these people to go over to, people are saying, we missed you. It's born without you. Get the people on TikTok over to YouTube. Everybody can access YouTube. Oh, they said they've been on their IG. So, yeah, get your other platforms cracking. Someone says, I pray that you reach more than 100K followers. It's sad that people don't want to see you win. See, it's those type of comments that lead Peach to believe that people want her actions, that people want to see her behave the way she does. And it's unacceptable to the majority of the public. The majority of the public don't want to see Peach do the type of things she does and say the type of things she says. And it's all fun and games until one day they receive the ire of Peach, right? They ask the wrong question or they word something a certain way and there's a misunderstanding and Peach is telling them the exact same thing. And then they'll be crying, oh, I followed her for years. I even paid for one of her classes. When she was getting evicted, I was right there. They want the negativity to win, but not the people that's posting positive things. Exactly. Exactly. If she was on here posting positive things, and she knows that. If she posted, I think she had taken a break for about a couple of months, and when she came back, she was just posting family content, and they told her she was boring. What happened to her family content? What happened to her and Wood cooking outside on the Blackstone? What happened to that? What happened to her eating family style? Like Peach can never stick to anything. That's another one of her problems. She needs to learn how to stick to the program. So yeah, that's what's going on over on TikTok. She's back over there for now. And somebody actually told her, oh, they said, with your hair like this, all I see is big gorgeous. Like, I used to do my kids' hair like that, Peach. That don't look right. That's for little babies, the two puff balls. Somebody said, I ran to TikTok to find your new page. I've been on Facebook just to watch her content. Well, why not just watch it on content? Like, Peach literally posts the same thing on every page. It's nothing different. If you were on Facebook, just stay on Facebook. Somebody said they could never hold a real one down following you again, and you can definitely get it. Do it. And the Peach says, and can't. Girl, you holding yourself down. Why don't you understand that? Somebody said 100K in the day as well, but I'll be watching. I followed you too. I think my daughter got 100K in one day. She went viral, and she got 100K followers in one day. So it's definitely doable. People do it all the time. So, but I don't think that she has enough people. See, The thing about it is she don't have enough people that like her enough to follow her. I think that she might get 10, 20, 30K, but unless she does something outrageous, which she is known to do, she's not going to get enough people to want to come and tune in to her. Not just off the face of being her. She always will be that content creator that does something outlandish to get people to tune in. That's the only way she will get followers. Because why would somebody just want to watch Peach? Think about it. Like, what's so good about her that somebody want to just watch her in and out of stores or talking about? Because if she's not talking about Wood cheated on her, if she's not talking about her mama put her in her nasty bath water, then she's boring. She really is boring. I don't, you know. So she kind of has to be negative or kind of has to go into the stores and get into it with people and all of that. Because otherwise, nobody's going to watch her. Unfortunately. Some people will, but the bulk of people won't. And the only reason why people want to really buy her classes is for what she can teach them about content creation. And she says, well, I'm only selling this or I'm only going to sell that. Okay, but it's about supply and demand. You need to sell people what they want to buy from you, not what you want to sell. Sell what people want from you. That's what most people do. When the Jolly Rancher people seen that the public wanted freeze dried Jolly Ranchers, what did they do? They didn't say, oh, uh, we don't make freeze dried Jolly Ranchers. They saw that the public was buying them from people who didn't even make Jolly Ranchers. They were taking the Jolly Ranchers and freeze drying them, and the public ate it up. So what did Jolly Rancher people say? They said, hell to the no. This our block. And they flooded the streets with freeze dried Jolly Ranchers. Peach, get on board. You better sell some content creation classes if you know what's good for you. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's what it is. I don't have too much more to say. Other than that, if you want to check Peach out over on TikTok, her name is Relentless Peach. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm hungry, y'all. I'm really hungry. I can't wait to eat my snacks tonight. But I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for tonight. I got a few things I'm gonna be doing over here at his house. You guys come back and join us on live. My girl Yo Yo will also be in attendance. My girl Juicy Jazzy J will be over there. Rich is gonna be tuned in. Um, I'm going to be streaming live from StreamYard. So you guys, if you want to, you can request to come up and join us as well. And as long as you're respectful, you're welcome to join the panel. Um, I'm going to be giving out cash gifts. You must be in the U.S. You must have Cash App in order to receive a prize. If you are neither of those things, or excuse me, both a U.S. citizen and a Cash App uh, account holder, then you are not eligible to participate in the games. Other than that, it's not going to be affiliated with YouTube, and you don't have to do anything but participate. So, yeah, I have a few dollars I'm going to give out. So, tune in for that. Also, it's going to be at 6 p.m. Pacific time tonight until whenever. We're going to just turn up until we get tired, if we do get tired. So I'm going to get my nappy nap in, and I'm going to say goodbye for now. You guys have a blessed rest of your Saturday, and I'll be back later. Blessings to you all.